Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision review react channel. So basically last night I watched two of this year's junior Eurovision entries. Armenia and Poland, and if you've seen those videos then you'll know that the justification of that being is this year there seems to be quite a lot of hype and momentum around this year's contest. I think a bit like Eurovision this year, adult Eurovision should we call it. I think having a year out, because junior Eurovision got cancelled as well last year, right? And the fact, we're coming out of post-COVID, there seems to be some real momentum behind this year's contest. So as a result, I've kind of noticed on social media some songs getting hype. So hence why I listened and watched Poland and Armenia, two songs that I had noticed on my social media platforms, songs that were being noticed. And that kind of was a pleasant experience. If you've seen those videos, you'll know that I actually really enjoyed Armenia. That was the first one, and I really enjoyed Poland, and from that it's kind of made me reassess my approach to junior Eurovision. I'm not saying I'd written it off per se, but I haven't followed it for a while, and my perceptions of it are evidently outdated or maybe incorrect from the beginning. But Poland and Armenia sending two very decent songs, very kind of mature. When I say mature, they don't sound like teeny boppy songs, which was what my perception was of junior Eurovision. So I was pleasantly surprised, and true to form, both songs now got on my Spotify playlist as I make my way in and around Naples, which is where I currently am now on holiday. But it's been raining all morning, but it seems to have stopped. So I'm having breakfast, and I thought what I'll do is I'll see how many more songs I can listen to fit in before junior Eurovision, because I'm really interested now. So they're getting a bit at random. There was logic behind Poland and Armenia due to the fact that both songs seemed to have traction and there were hype around them. And Poland, again, if you see my video, you'll have heard that due to my Polish heritage, I'm always quite interested to know what Poland sends to Eurovision particularly. So same sort of deal with junior. So there is no real logic the way that I'm going around this. I'm just picking songs at random. So I'm going to go for another country that I think after this year's contest has not a lot to make up for, because I actually really liked North Macedonia's song this year at Eurovision. But yeah, evidently they've got a point to prove. So let's have a look at Macedonia's entry for junior Eurovision this year. Okay, Green Forces, DAJTE MUZIKA. Ethnic beat. I love an ethnic beat. Oh, Green Forces, I've just seen the imagery. This is about climate change. Young kids singing about climate change. Topical. Oh, calling home, yeah. Climate change. The young generation do need to take control, because the older generation don't know what they're doing. Okay, hybrid of English and Macedonian. Yeah, Poland did that, and so did Armenia. think you just do need to have a bit of your native language, particularly junior Eurovision. This is funky. Look, I'm a huge fan of ethnic production of songs. And Macedonia Adult Eurovision need to come back with some ethnic flares. So this is a mixed gender band, right? 2 boys, 2 girls. I'm trying to work it out. This is catchy. Okay, so, you know, it doesn't bypass me that I'm an adult watching children sing about climate change. However, with that said, look, I liked Vasil's entry this year for Macedonia, but it was evidently not going to do well. But I actually prefer this song. Like, I love songs that have an ethnic beat and an ethnic flair. And as I said earlier, when was the last time Macedonia sent a song with that ethno beat? I can't remember. They used to, like in the early noughties, and that's why I used to love it. They need to bring that back to Adult Eurovision. This is catchy. I liked that little dance break then, with the ethnic instruments, but also kind of a junior funk production to it. Yeah, I'm assuming, as I said, Green Forces is a mixed gender band, 2 boys, 2 girls, what I'm gathering from the video. But yeah, this is kind of strange. The junior Eurovision song, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Wow, this is catchy. I mean, it has all the elements of a good song, right? It's a pop song with obviously a serious message. A dance break there. This is very, very good. This is the sort of music that I do listen to. Okay, that was good. I enjoyed that. Okay, so I need to apologise for... I've never slagged Junior Eurovision off. I've been extremely forthcoming in my comments in and around my reviews, reactions to this year's Junior Eurovision songs. And that's the fact that this is not a contest that I generally follow. And evidently it is based on kind of some outdated perceptions of this contest, because look, 3 songs down, to pick this song, I kind of saw the countries that were participating. I've seen there's 19. 3 out of 19 songs, good. I mean, people will say that my experiment is biased because I've evidently, well, particularly with Poland and Armenia, I did those deliberately because they were hyped. I've evidently started on a positive thing. All 19 songs can't be that good from previous experience. But I had no expectations around that song because I actually don't think I've seen anyone talk or post about that on social media of the people that I follow and the friends that I'm with. But that is the sort of song that I listen to. This ethnic flair from that region, and I really do beg Macedonia to kind of rethink Adult Eurovision a little bit, because this sound, which used to send in the early noughties, which I loved, just seems to be missing. And ironically, there is an adult watching Junior Eurovision applauding the production of this song, in the sense that this is the sort of sound that I would listen to, I would voluntarily listen to. I really, really like that song. Man, this is going to be evidently a strong year. I mean, those are 3 top strong songs, and they're all so unbelievably different. Armenia is adult pop. Poland is upbeat, positive Disney pop. That is ethnic pop. And for me, I think it's really difficult to kind of work out which one I prefer. Armenia's on instant listen, I respected and I was surprised, and that was obviously my first kind of like Junior Eurovision has changed. Poland was, I want to listen to that again, that makes me happy. The third one, this one here, makes me think this is the sort of sound or sort of song that I want Macedonia, North Macedonia, to be sending to adult Eurovision. I mean, look, I'm not going to... It's about climate change, and I'm not saying that's obvious. This is a huge message that obviously needs to be continued to talk about and spread. Junior Eurovision singing with but then you forget that it's a political song, because it's poppy, it's ethno pop, and like the production is so good, and I really liked that kind of funky dance break after the first chorus. And then the song builds. I'm just continuing this kind of very kind of surprised journey regarding Junior Eurovision. I really enjoyed that. I think that it's a false economy if I start ranking them now, but at the moment I can't kind of pip one of those above the other, because they're all serving something so different, and what they are serving, they're doing that extremely well. That one potentially might be my favourite, because I had no expectations, and yeah, be interested to see how they sing that live. I'm sure they're all very good live singers, but they are young, and they are going to be singing to in excess of 40 million people, I'm assuming. Yeah, let's see. I was pleasantly surprised. So yeah, I enjoyed that. North Macedonia, bring back ethnic pop to adult Eurovision, please, because yeah, I miss it. So those are my thoughts. Please let me know what you think. Please do subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. I'm going to see how many of these Junior Eurovision songs I can get through. We'll see. But this has been a good journey so far. So yeah, I'm going to continue drinking my coffee and see if I can fit in another Junior Eurovision song this morning. Until next time, stay safe.